Hey Scorpios, this is Dree, aka Be Nice Tarot, and I'm here with your general message. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? So, first things first, let's go ahead and start with what the vibe is for you guys right now. See what's going on, my Scorpios. Oh, we got a sneaky link, a side piece on the low one night. I think the Pisces get this too. I think Pisces got this, so hopefully it doesn't correlate, but it might. Um, let's see. We have glow up, new energy, priorities, attraction. Okay, and then we have ghosting, non-existent, cut off, no warning. Very on brand for a Scorpio. So I'm not surprised that that came out. Very on brand. But let's go ahead and start with sneaky link. So maybe some of you guys are going to be getting a sneaky link, or maybe you're having issues with a sneaky link or a side piece situation. Like maybe you're finding out that someone has a side piece, or maybe you're finding out you're the side piece. Let's hope it's the other way around. But I do feel like some of you guys might even be getting a one night stand that might turn into a stalker. Ooh, I hate that I'm feeling that way, but if you are, protect yourself. Or just someone that's lurking in your energy. You know what I mean? That maybe your person, you could be dealing with somebody, and maybe you guys aren't really official. For some of you, I'm channeling like maybe you aren't super official, but someone may have someone in the midst that's keeping an eye on them. They want to be with them, but I don't think the energy is reciprocated here. So that could be something for some of you, but others of you, this could be like a sneaky link. Maybe you're keeping your eye on, you're kind of tracking down, seeing what they're doing. Maybe you're kind of taking interest to them, and you didn't really expect to, but you're seeing what's up. And for others of you, I think maybe like you're finding out someone has a sneaky link, so you're just like, okay, let me find out more information. Like, what are you really on? Like, it's like the sneaky energy, okay? And then we have glow up, okay? New energy, priorities, attraction. So I feel like some of you guys are starting to feel yourselves more. Maybe this correlates right together with the sneaky link situation, right? Maybe you're seeing like, okay, you know what? I'm more than that. I'm more than a sneaky link. I'm more than a secret, okay? Or I'm more than someone to be juggling me with somebody else. So you're taking matters into your own hands with your personal glow up here. Now, this may not even have to do with sneaky link, but I also feel like some of you guys are just seeing that, okay, you are capable of doing more. You're starting to circle yourself around your real priorities, and so it's starting to bring you more, it's starting to give you more, okay? And I feel you guys are finally at ease with what's going on with your life right now, or at least about to be. So just know, like, if you're kind of struggling or figuring it out, your glow up is coming if it hasn't already. All right. And then we have ghosting, non-existent, cut off, no warning. Yeah, I feel like you're just not playing with people. You're not playing with folks. If they're not coming with the right energy, you're out of here. Even friends, it doesn't matter. Friends, lovers, work, whatever it is. If they're not coming with the right energy, you're out of here. Because I feel like you guys are glowing up, right? And like certain energies is no longer aligned with you anymore. So why would you want to keep certain people around, right? But I just feel like you guys just not in the mood to even address why you're cutting somebody off. It's just like, all right, goodbye. Like you can't do this, goodbye. You're not treating me right, goodbye. I just feel that energy of just being like, I'm out. Like I just see a car, like with the smoke in the back of it. It's like I'm out of here. Like you're not even wasting time, even trying to figure out why someone's doing X, Y, Z. You're just like, I'm out. Okay. So let me just go ahead and put these over here, and let's just go ahead and see what the energy is for you guys, okay? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on? Let me just shuffle it one more time. I had already shuffled it. Don't worry, guys. But let's see. Oop. We have the Hierophant in reverse, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? I feel like there's some people that are just knocking you off your rocker a little bit. Now, with like, okay, so let me start off with the Hierophant card in reverse. Maybe some of you guys are just having a hard time understanding why certain things just, had to fall out. Maybe you guys are also maybe feeling like, okay, a way you've been going about life has been very non-conventional, hasn't been really making sense. So I feel like spirit's kind of trying to knock you back into alignment, but you're just having a hard time kind of like going on, I guess, the quote unquote narrow path, whatever the case that, that whatever that means to you guys. But I really feel like this is also about understanding why certain people just got to go, why certain things just aren't aligned, why certain plans had to fall through, possibly a job situation. Maybe you were hoping that it was going to be worthwhile, and you found out it wasn't secure. Same with the connection. Maybe you thought a connection was worthwhile, but it wasn't secure like how you thought. So it was like, all right, it was making you feel imbalanced. It wasn't making you feel good about yourself, or maybe it was just making you feel like you weren't on the right track. Or this could also be like maybe due to just circumstances leading you to this point where you're just like, you know what, like I don't really know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Maybe some of you guys are filtering into the wrong energies, channeling the wrong people around you. So it was kind of like making you stagnant or setting you back. This could also be some of you guys also maybe cutting ties in a work situation, and even though it may have ended abruptly, like maybe it ended up like you got wronged or some sort, like it was supposed to be foolproof, but it didn't work out, right? And now you're sitting here wondering, like, hey, what's the next move for you? Like, how can I move forward? How can I progress? Because I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, you haven't been feeling like your best self. You haven't been pouring into yourself. You haven't been pouring into your goals. But I just feel like maybe because there was like a yeah loss with finances here, so now you're just trying to get yourself back on track. It really feels like. Oh my gosh, not another reversal. We have the moon card in reverse. So I feel like either way, maybe the truth came out, but it wasn't everything. It wasn't everything you needed to know. It still feels like there's more that is coming to light to you guys, and more that's coming to reveals, but it also feels like that's why there is this energy of this sneaky link here. Maybe there's a sneaky link to why an opportunity was kind of like forced out of your hand. And you're also finding that out too for some of you, but it kind of feels like there's certain things that were kind of happening behind in the background that you possibly weren't aware of yet, but it is coming to light because I feel like this could also have to do with maybe like an actual love situation. Maybe you didn't understand why someone just decided to just up and leave, or maybe you didn't understand why you decided to go your own way because maybe you felt it intuitively, but there wasn't really enough proof yet. But it is coming to light. It is coming, but I feel like at the same time, it's like half truths. I keep hearing half truths. So maybe you're not going to get the full. I don't know. What is this? Like, what? I don't even talk like this, but you're not getting the full enchilada. Enchilada. But let's get into more. Okay, we have Taurus here. We have Cancer energy here. Okay, so why is the Hierophant card in reverse? Queen of Wands. I feel like, you know what? I don't know why. Okay, maybe this is more intuitive than I guess with the cards. But maybe there's a fire sign energy in the midst, or maybe it's just the energy that you're embodying or channeling. But it just really feels like there's some type of energy here where someone was controlling things in the background and you just weren't aware of it yet. This could be someone who is just used to being in control, could be power hungry, it could be a mature woman, maybe older than you, but it kind of feels like someone was kind of like trying to orchestrate some things behind the scenes. And so if you've been looking for the answers, or maybe feeling like, okay, something's up, something was up. Okay. I just feels like someone just wanted to be ahead of you for some of you. Oh, it just feels like really competitive energy. I don't know what it is, but I feel like with the Hierophant, I'm sorry, with the High Priestess on the bottom, Spirit's like saying, trust your gut, trust your intuition. You know what's going on. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to advocate for creeping, but I know this, some of you guys do this. I'm not saying it's a problem, but I feel like the more you kind of like keep your eyes on something, the more you kind of like dig for information, you're going to find what you're looking for. But I also feel like with the High Priestess here, you don't really have to do much. It's going to come to surface. Like with the Moon card in reverse, it's going to come out regardless. So it's just like really all you gotta do is sit back and relax and just let it come to you. But of course, I feel like you guys are not going to sit back and relax and let it come to you. I feel like you guys are gonna go take matters in your own hands and figure it out for yourself. But I feel like once you do that, you're gonna find some like the whole information. You're gonna be like, wow. Like I feel like for some of you, if you haven't already, it's going to push you to walk away from a situation because it's going to be like just enough, like a bold statement for you to understand, like, okay, this person or this people are just blatantly outright disrespectful. They don't have any love for me. I gotta go. You know what I mean? Like I said, non-existent. Like a cutoff, no warning. It's good. I feel like some of you guys are gonna find out the truth. It's gonna be like a little bit detrimental because you're gonna be like, wow, you're the reason why I'm holding myself back, or you're the reason why I'm being held back. So it's gonna be like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm not playing these games. I'm not. Okay. Why is the Hierophant card here? There goes that lurking card. There goes that lurking card. So I feel like people have been keeping tabs on you, Scorpio, because they want to see how you're doing it. They want to see how you do it. For some of them, I feel like they just don't understand why they're so enamored by your energy. It's a bit weird. Let me clarify more on this page of swords. I'm like, why is it that? Uh-huh. So maybe there's a third party energy. Maybe if you're dealing with someone, it's like maybe the side piece has been lurking on you, trying to figure you out, trying to find out what you are to this person. For others of you, this could just be a work situation where there's people gossiping, people trying to figure who you are. But I feel like at the same time, they're spreading inaccurate information. And I feel like they see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as someone who's on top. They see you as someone who's a boss. They see you as someone who's in control. So they want a piece of that. It's like they don't understand why you are this way. And I feel like for some of you, it's like someone is just feeling threatened by your energy. So they have no reason, nothing else to do but to gossip about you because you've been glowing up. You've been doing your own thing. You've been, attracting the right type of opportunities easily. It's been easy for you. And I feel like there's just some jealous energies that are just like, why is it so easy for this person? Like, what's really going on? Why is it that they're getting all this and that and I can't? It just really feels like loser energy. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not the case. Why is the Queen of mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's been people that's trying to get on your back. I feel like you know what, you cannot fall for the okie doke. I just heard you can't fall for the okie doke. Because I feel like even though there's all these distractions, even though there's people trying to make you fall, from your, because it's just like people see you on this high horse. I feel like, mm, there's something here about not allowing yourself to engage in drama either or in gossip. Hmm. Because you know what, I feel like you want to make sure that you're just not giving into anything too quick. You want to make sure you're thinking about your moves. I just heard calculated. Maybe people are calculated around you. Maybe it's like people you also wouldn't expect. Like they could be friends, keeping tabs on you, or just like speaking ill of you, you know? And I feel like you're gonna find out like, okay, you have been kind of purposely throwing obstacles my way. Mm, mm-hmm. Because they've seen you tackle things down on your own. But I feel like at this point you're tired. You're growing tired. With the Ten of Wands here, it's just like, why is it so hard for me? And you know why? It's because people are literally throwing obstacles your way for a reason. Because I feel like they really don't want you to excel. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? We have the Eight of Pentacles. But you know what? You're working your way up. Even though you may not exactly be at this Nine of Pentacles you're trying to be, you're working your way up. And I feel like at the same time, Spirit's like, you know what? Just work on things one issue at a time, one task at a time, one goal at a time. Don't overexert your energy. Um, this is interesting. Okay, why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Two of Cups. You know what? And I feel like also too, maybe people have been misleading you, giving the wrong information. Diversions. I just heard diversions or aversions. Is that aversion? Either way, people are trying to distract you because they see you. They see you. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the problem is, like they see you glowing up. They see you on this whole new type. I feel like there's some jealousy tied behind this, but hold on. Let me see. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Because you're doing it on your own. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at the same time, people are trying to discredit your work. They don't see that you've actually been putting in, clocking in, day out, staying in overtime, getting these hours in. For some of you, this is a work situation. For others of you, it's like people are trying to diminish everything you do for other people, and they're just trying to take that away. And I feel like also to be mindful of who you're exchanging your energy with. Um, I don't know if there's other potential readers watching this, but be mindful of the energies that you're exchanging with because they could also be kind of like latching on, like whatever people have on them, it's latching on to you, which is why, certain things aren't falling through or why you're feeling like you're set back or why you're feeling like you're not in a certain level that you're supposed to be at. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been kind of planting seeds for something for some time, and it's just like, what's the holdup? Why am I not receiving it? Because you got to be mindful of who you're giving your energy to. Okay, you know what's funny, I never really fixated on the snakes here, but I feel like a big thing here is you guys got some snakes around you. Mm-hmm. And they may be like trying to act all nice, trying to act all sweet, trying to act like they can help you. They come in a form of a friend or some quote unquote support, but this support is not genuine. Okay, this support is not genuine. Why is the Two of Cups here? Yeah, I feel like this is really about don't accept every offer that you get. Because not every offer you get is going to be worthwhile. Mm-hmm. Because you're not getting all the information. That's what it is. And I feel like people are trying to dress it up, make it nice for you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying like, oh, you can get this, you can get that, you'll have this, or if you be with me, I'll give you the world. Then then why is it that you're still struggling? You know, why is it that you still are why I feel like in a sense you've been giving more into a situation and it hasn't been paying you forward. But yet you've been told that you were gonna get this. You've been told that your dreams are gonna come true. You've been told that you're gonna get the love you're looking for. You've been told that someone's gonna change for you. But so far it's been dysfunctional. Whole time it's been very just someone saying but not really willing to do the work to do it. Not enough action here. Okay, it's been very quick, been very non-committal energy. It's been very back and forth. I feel like there's people around you that they're quick to say like, oh, like okay, I can do this and that for you, but when it comes to actually showing improving, where you at? You know, so be mindful of that. It's like people are leaving you hanging to do all the dirty work while they're trying to collect, on the front, like, okay, like I did this and I did that, but the whole time they didn't do nothing. Okay, people trying to take your work. Mm. Why is the moon card in reverse? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I really feel like if there's been anyone, I feel like for some of you, there's been people meddling in your relationship or meddling in your friendships, trying to stir the pot on purpose, trying to make you the bad guy, trying to get people against you. And I feel like it's going to lead to an unnecessary argument or a blow up between people. And I feel like because of this misinformation, it's going to cause some type of pent up energy here because you're being told one thing, another person's being told one thing for some of you. And it's just, or maybe you know what, for some of you, this could be a love situation where maybe is in the middle playing both sides. And so now you're like beefing with someone you really have no business beefing with. Okay. So, like I said, make sure you're getting all the information before you go ahead and jump into, this battle royale. I just heard battle royale. So, you guys chill, find the information first before you go ahead and just go off the dome. Okay. And just 0 to 60 it because it may not be the whole truth. It kind of feels like people are trying to stir the pot. Okay. Why is the moon card in reverse? Hmm. You know what? It could be also people kind of upset that, you've been kind of like receiving financial benefits. I don't know why I'm hearing that. What's going on? Or financial help. And like they feel like maybe you're not helping them, or maybe the struggle is they're not helping you. And they've been kind of making it seem like, okay, if you do this, if you do that, I'm coming through for you. But when it's time to actually show and prove, where are they? Where are they? So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to come to terms with seeing people's true colors for who they are. Because it kind of feels like there are like a lot of leeches around you guys just trying to use you for what you have, use you for your status, use you for who you know, possibly use you for sex for some of you. Hopefully that's not the story. But it just seems like someone just isn't being real about maybe if there is someone around, like a sneaky link situation, like we talked about, like maybe it's like that's the reason why someone hasn't been pulling through because they've been putting their energy into somebody else. Hmm. And why? And I feel like for some of you, it's like be mindful of who you share your money with because they could also be taking your money and giving it to somebody else. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Why is the Five of Wands here? Okay. You know what though? I feel like the thing is here, we have Leo energy here. I'm sorry. But it's like people see you still rejoicing, still happy, still living your life, still carrying on after everything they did for you, and they're still trying to cause problems. It's like they cannot understand the fact that you're just willing to walk away. It's like I feel like people are expecting you to react. That's what they want. They're expecting you. The whole time you're just like, why react when I can just disappear? Okay? Why react when I can just go my own way? I know about you now. I know you're a snake. I don't need to explain why I'm disengaging from a snake. So I feel like people are also going to be kind of like playing this game of like, you're just going to leave me like that, or that's it. And it's like, yes, that's it. You're done. You're cut out, because you're focused on your glow up. Okay. And you guys, you're focused on your glow up. Okay. Since you walked away, or since you're like deciding to go your own way, it's been paying you forward, or it's going to. Okay. Because you know that by lowering yourself, your energy into these people, it's going to turn you into these people. You don't want that. That's not what you want. Okay. But let's go ahead and just see what else is up for you guys, these energies here. Balance, temperance, Sagittarius card. So maybe there's a Sagittarius placement that is involved or could help you here, or just the energy. But I really feel like it's also about balancing your emotions, making sure that what you're doing counts. Because like I said, you don't really want to fold for people that you know that aren't deserving of your worth, that aren't deserving of your energy, because you know that it's just not for you. So I really feel like this is also about a test of your patience here. A test of your patience, knowing that people aren't going to get away, even though they think they did. They're really not. With the Lover's card here, this is also about giving back to yourself, but also maybe this has to do a love situation that is healing, or you deciding to take your energy and pour it more so on yourself and understanding self more, self love, self worth. This also came out for Cancer, so I don't know if that correlates. Yeah, because you know what, the thing is, you try to be vulnerable with people, you try to be open with people, you were understanding, and they still crossed you. They still chose to double cross you. hmm Queen of Cups in reverse. But I feel like be mindful of allowing this energy to turn you bitter, and into turning you into someone that's just out to wreak havoc, because you don't want it to kind of set you back even worse, because it's not going to make your situation better by staying in this negative energy. I feel like, again, this is really about understanding where you need to pour your energy into, and also making sure that you're giving some back to yourself. Okay, because I feel like that part of it, you could be feeling tired, fatigued. You could be, also not really giving yourself enough time to focus on your personal tasks. So it's just like you've been giving all this energy to other people, and your situation, your goals, the things that you've been working on haven't been growing, because you've been focused so much on everybody else, and they've been just taking and taking and taking from your energy. Okay, taking from what you do. Okay, any favors you do, they're taking advantage of it. But when you need help, where are they? You know what I mean? They're not there for you. All of a sudden they got excuses. All of a sudden they can't do it. All of a sudden they're leaving you to clean up the mess. Why is the Queen of Cups in reverse? And I feel like it's just gonna push you to go your own way. It's gonna push you to be like, you know what, f off. I'm not dealing with this. Goodbye, good riddance. Why would I stay here in this energy? So I really feel like Spirit's saying, like, choose yourself. Choose yourself in this time. Justice card. Look, okay. Karmic justice, Libra. Okay, things are going to shift in your favor. So all this pain that you feel, just know it's people chose the wrong person to deal with. People chose the wrong person to play, because you're going to physically. I feel like a lot of you are going to see. You're going to see the universe shifting the karma back to you, but also punishing those that played you. Okay, because I feel like some people didn't know how protected you really are, and you were coming off of a pure-hearted place. So of course it's going to double back on them tenfold. Okay. So I feel like that's another thing, like Spirit's trying to give you reassurance, like you don't need to be the person to get your lick back. It's gonna happen either way, okay? Why is the Justice card here? And a part of it is like they're no longer gonna be in your energy anymore. They no longer have access to you anymore. Why is the Justice card here? All the games they played. All the games they played. Now it's gonna set them back. For some of them, they probably didn't realize just how, I guess, that you have a higher placement than they do. This could be a work situation, or overall not them really knowing that there's people that actually supporting you. So it's like they thought they were playing this game. They thought they were gonna win, but really they said it's gonna fall back on them, because they fed into the temptations. Now they're gonna be stuck in a karmic contract. Okay, now they're gonna be stuck dealing with the mess of cleaning this up, because they decided to play with you, because they decided to go against you, right, and your good energy, and to use that and take advantage of it. Now they're gonna have to deal with the repercussions. And I feel like for some of them, this is gonna halt a lot of things for them. And coming, like, their finances is gonna halt that. It's gonna come for a lot of things here. Um, it's gonna lead them to feeling lost, because they thought they had it in the bag. They thought they had it all. but it's going to be them all of a sudden lost trying to figure out where their happiness is or what to do next, because they're going to lose that. Was it worth it? I don't really think so. Mm-mm. Because then they're going to be also mentally entrapped. So now it's like everything that they were trying to do to you, it's going to be falling back on them. So, whew, you guys, you know what I mean? All you got to do is just let things happen the way they need to. You really don't need to go out of your way to do anything. You know, these people, they played a game, but unfortunately, they were playing checkers while you were playing chess. Okay? So let's see what's coming up for you guys. Let's see what's coming up with the angel deck. Okay, we have no need to worry. Look, like I said, confirmation here. You don't need to worry about getting your lick back. The universe is going to do that for you. And I feel like the universe might do a better job than you think you might. Okay? We have abundance. You're going to get repaid back in abundance. So anything these people try to do to you, it's going to be paid forward and you actually excelling and moving forward in life. Okay? Getting that abundance, getting what you deserve. Okay? Possibly going shopping, going out. Like I said, the glow up card came out for a reason. Okay? We have look for a sign. Okay? So I feel like connect with your spirit guides. You might be seeing like angel numbers. I heard 444, 555, and a 111. So if you guys have been seeing that, that's your sign as well. Okay? We have compromise. So I really feel like the big lesson here is just working with people that are actually willing to work with you. Okay? Don't just be so quick to help anybody out just because you have that good energy, you have that good heart, and you want to just make sure people are okay. But make sure they're also willing to give that back to you. And whoever isn't willing to give that back to you, you need to cut them out. Okay? Balance. The big thing here is balance. So I feel like for some of you, you've been feeling tired, you've been feeling lethargic for some time. We have make space. So anybody that's not worth it, anybody that's distraction, anybody, all the snakes gotta go. They're gonna be revealed. They're coming out. We have communication is the answer. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, right, with abundance here, maybe it's time to speak to the right people that can lead you towards the right doors. Or maybe it's also about observing how people speak to you, observing what they say when you start talking to them about certain things, because you're going to find out information about who's a snake and who isn't. Okay. It's going to be shown to you. Do not let your ego drive your actions. All right. So again, with the Temperance card popping up, make sure you are balancing your emotions. You don't need to worry about winning. Okay. You already won. You're already going to win. So try not to let that get in the way of the important things you have going on, because that's what they want. They want you to fall. Okay. They want you to get off your throne. They want you to, submit to their wrongdoings by altering your goodness. Don't let them have it that easy. Okay. Your healing is your responsibility. Now, it's not your fault what people did to you, but it is your responsibility to take care of yourself and nurture yourself and learn from that. Okay? And that's what I have for your message. Thank you guys so much.